How can I look at his beautiful character's face?
Yeah, you'll just have to use theater of the mind.
Oh no, theater of the mind. What am I ever gonna do?
Yeah. All
How
right.
D&D began.
Yep. So,
Theater of the
Eldwin,
mind.
you would be scribe this week, if you're okay with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Otto, you were the previous scribe. Can you give us a quick recap?
Sure. So we started the session having just entered combat, where a drow sentry had happened upon us. But Onyx finishes him off very quickly, while Astral finishes disarming the floor trap via the panel in the wall that we had located. And then Astral and Anvir go down the hall and listen at a door, and they hear voices. So he asks Ramti to scout invisibly. So Centipede Ramti goes under the door, but as soon as she crawls under the door, there's a drow mage that looks her way. Not sure if he actually saw her, but he moved to stomp the bug. So Ramti flees back under the door and runs back to Otto. So the group kind of decides we should kill the mage, and Astral wants to go in and distract the mage with conversation. So we all kind of stage to come right after him. But then when he gets in there and starts talking to the mage, Astral tells the rest of us via the mind link to wait. So we're kind of waiting, not sure if the plan has changed. And then we get the message from Astral now, and apparently he had attacked the mage in the back with his brain daggers. So we all go running in, but we were actually further away than we intended to be. So we kind of spent a round getting there, and some of us more than one. And as soon as Astral attacks the mage, one of the other guards in the room there as well had kind of grabbed him and was preparing to, stab him. So we're trying to get down there before Astral gets skewered. Anvir manages to paralyze one of the drow with magic that he shoots from the hallway outside the door. And Ramti, for once, manages to actually frighten a creature. She frightens the mage. So, but unfortunately, the mage is still able to run over and activate an alarm. So then we're trying to finish these guys off, knowing that more people are going to come, but we just keep missing. So we slowly kill the mage and the two other drow guards that were in the room. But because of the alarm, enemy reinforcements we can hear them approaching from the nearby hallways. At one point, the mage produces this gas cloud, which induces choking and gasping from most of us, and it actually suffocates one unfortunate Knoll prisoner who was restrained in the room that we hadn't gotten to yet. Anvir gets hit repeatedly, and Onyx bandages him, but then Anvir takes some lungfuls of the gas and falls unconscious. So Otto is able to rouse Anvir with a blessing of Calardaron, and he is also able to spread some of that blessing around to ease some injuries of Astral, Onyx, and Otto himself as well. And then Anvir, after he is able to get back up, he puts down an especially powerful moonbeam in the hallway right outside the door to kind of help control the incoming reinforcements. And one of those reinforcements proves to be a horrific elf spider hybrid thing, and it starts putting arrows in Anvir. And we're struggling to close the doors to try and keep these new enemies out. And finally, we eliminate the mage, but the spider atrocity has managed to enter the room with us, and he's skittering along the walls, all creepy like. And Onyx and Uvlol work together to close up the doors and jam the lock, halting the other reinforcements outside behind the moonbeam. But the spider horror keeps targeting Anvir mercilessly, and Anvir falls unconscious again. So the moonbeam's down, the reinforcements outside the room are battering at the door, trying to break in. Otto managed to stabilize Anvir, but at the moment, Anvir is unconscious and pretty badly wounded. And then, what happens next?
There's more.
Dun dun dun. Okay, out of character fair warning Anvir. Yeah, last session when Otto was trying to figure out how to revive you, he totally forgot about the mysterious, smoky, quote unquote healing potion that he's got in his pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
fuck
have no
that
idea
up
what it'll
too.
do, but
Ooh, fun. Stress test this. Let's go.
Lou, you there?
Yep.
Okay, just picking.
Is that where we're at?
Yep.
All right.
You want me to roll initiative now?
Sure.
Oh, that's right. We have fresh Eldwin, but we've also lost Ublil. So
It's like, sorry, just like I just tuned in. Oh, what is that?
yeah, so there's something pounding at this double door that Uvlo and Onyx are trying to hold closed. And there's this horrible spider monstrosity skittering along the wall. And Onvir's on his back, and there's a dead knoll at the top of the room, but it's not a knoll we knew.
Yeah,
Like,
for
Elmo just back in.
some reason, Anvir does not have a picture on his character sheet. That might be why he's not displaying as his picture.
Yeah, I said in the chat, doesn't seem like I have one.
Which is weird. You do have a token, there's just no picture.
Once I realized what the problem was, I started making a new token. I'm just having trouble setting a new one.
Alright, well,
I'll get it sorted.
let's get back into it.
I don't actually. Oh, never mind. It was just collapsed. I was looking for the turn order. It was hiding.
So it is the 14th of spring at 10:30 in the morning as we continue. Alright, so the Drow Elite Warrior is going. He's doing something outside the room. That is it for him. One of the drows outside the room is banging on the door and doing something else.
No, he's doing something else.
Anvir, you were unconscious and dying, so I need a saving throw.
No, I stabilized him.
Stabilized.
Is he stabilized? Alright.
Yeah, use
so
the medicine kit.
He is just unconscious then.
He died. No. Someone try to spits.
Outside, a drow is doing something.
We're gonna hear that a lot. Outside, the drow is doing something.
Yep, more stuff is happening outside. There's more banging on the door. The
Astral
Drider
is weirdo.
goes. So the Drider, seeing Anvir went down up on the wall, still is distracted by someone's pet.
Rumpty, yeah.
It's going to... Astral, you look like you're near death. It's going to try to take you out. So it does a multi-attack. Firing 3 longbow shots at you. First one, 18 versus AC.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Alright, so use your reaction, halving the damage, taking 7 points of damage total. 4 and 3 poison. It's gonna fire a second time. Oh, another 18. Which I don't think you can do anything about, unfortunately.
Yeah, that total hits.
So that's 11 points of damage. 10 and 1. And the final shot.
I'm down.
21. Some good attacks. And Astral goes down with several arrows sticking out of him. That's it for the Drider.
That's the one.
The Drow is banging on the door. Otto.
Shoot. I actually think I'm gonna. Oop. I would rather do damage to the Drider, but I worry about leaving people unconscious. 5, 10, 15, 20. I am going to use the healing potion that I have. The shadowy potion of greater healing.
Alright. So
You told me to mark that it was shadowy.
Yes. So you are going to give Astral the potion.
He dies instantly.
Astral, give me a con save.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, you don't die instantly.
Although that was one of the options.
Well, I mean, you all told Otto that it was healing and something, and he's like, okay, it's healing.
You would take 31 points of damage, giving you a strike against your death save. As
What?
you convulse a bunch. This does not
I'm
seem
so
to be.
sorry, Astral.
This does not
I'm so
seem
sorry,
to be a
Astral.
healing potion. Someone lied. Someone lied.
If you hadn't gone down Astral, then it would have been on very God.
Yeah.
Identify on it.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh. Yeah, we did. We used Identify on it.
It
Wow.
seems to have been trickery. So yeah, it did not look like it helped him whatsoever. Anything else, Otto?
So I will. No, I'm gonna stand here and I think do I still have movement? Yeah. I'm gonna tell Romty on her turn to scan the party for anyone who has a potion on their belt and to grab it.
Okay, does anyone have a potion on their belt?
I do.
I have one in my backpack.
Most likely I have one.
Well, I don't
have
think
two
Romty's going to be able to
potions
get it out of your
with
backpack, but I know we talked about some of us wearing our potions on our belt. So if she sees one on anyone's belt, she's going to snatch it, and then she won't be able to do anything with it till the following turn.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
have
have
two with
a-
me, so I more than likely have at least one on my belt.
I have a greater healing on my belt.
I don't carry it on my belt.
Alright, so I guess she'd go over to
Probably
Anvir.
Anvir then, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so she
But
goes...
I think the
or
drow
that-
goes.
That's
for
on her
her.
turn,
Yeah.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
more banging on the door outside. Romty will go over to item interaction, grab the potion.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
that's item interaction. In that case, she will action pour it down his throat.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the potion.
Just
Was it
normal.
a normal?
Yeah.
So 2d4 plus 2. Is the...
All right, and then when she takes hold of that, oh my gosh, that roll.
so you gain
When she
5.
takes hold of that potion, does it become invisible?
No, it's only
She's
the
invisible.
items you're carrying when you cast the spell, I believe.
Okay, so Romty's gonna like whisper in Anvir's ear, like, "Play dead." And yes, she speaks.
Tell him that.
Okay.
I forget that I can talk.
Astral, I need another death save. Now you are at 1 failure. You might want to consider using an inspiration point in case a natural 1 is rolled.
But
On the other hand,
What's-
way to go.
what's the fun of that? Oh,
Oh god! That was
Alright,
close!
so you are at 2 death save fails as death inches towards you.
I will have eternal guilt if you die after Otto fed you that potion.
Alright.
Onyx did this. No, sorry, Otto did this to me. Too many O's.
Oh.
Onyx.
I mean, I figured there'd be
All
some
right.
sort of weird side effect, but I didn't expect it to be like a bunch of damage like that in something that
Oh,
we had
yeah, no,
identified
we
as a
just-
healing
we
potion.
just- No, the magic just lied.
Yeah, there's some sort of cursed potion.
I'm ending the drama and healing Astral with my
Oh, I
action.
don't know about ending the drama.
Alright, so
And I'm
Astral,
gonna-
Astral, you were at
And I'm-
13 health. Yep.
I'm gonna yell at Eldwin. Do something! Stop standing around and picking your nose.
Oh, that.
And unfortunately, Hassan can't reach this guy, right?
He is at 20
Can we
feet
determine he's
right
up on
now,
the
so
roof?
no, yeah.
So Hassan is just glaring at him like, I dare you to come down here. Let me see if I have a bonus action I can use. Nothing that would be helpful. So, yep, that's it.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Eldwin.
Alright. No, I guess seeing that I was like, wait, what's... Oh no! And I will start activating my blade song.
Okay.
There.
There should be a blade song icon for you.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, it's on the list on Combat Master.
Oh, okay.
He added new stuff.
It's in alphabetical
Really?
order.
Thank you.
That thing, yeah.
Alright. And then... And then, oh, I have to add a timer.
Oh no, the blade song has a timer on it.
Oh, blade song has its own timer. Got it.
Yeah.
I'll take that off then. Good to know. Actually, very useful. So with that, I'm gonna bump up my AC. You said that the Drider's 20 feet in the air.
Yes, it's up on the wall, using its spideriness to stick up there, getting ready to fire at
Alright.
someone else.
I'm gonna use just a couple feet of movement just to move over here, and then I'm going to use my last second level to cast Scorching Ray.
Alright, you send some scorching rays up at the spider.
Alright. So first one, 20.
Yeah, 20 will strike with the first attack,
Alright.
burning it for 6 points of damage.
13.
Which looks like well, it's already wounded. No, 13 will miss it, scorching the wall.
Alright, and hold on. I always forget, is it 2 or 3 rays?
I think it's
Three.
Second level. 3 at second? Okay. Alright.
Well, if you link the spell, it can tell you. Yeah, so at second level it is 3.
So 15.
But 15 would not be enough and it would just burn its armor. It looks
That's
annoyed at you. Anything else?
That is all I can do.
Alright. The warrior does something. So the drow, you would hear. Now you lock the door, right?
And they had like shoved the key in there to make sure they couldn't
they
take it or
jammed it.
something as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So it seems like something is pushing on the other end, trying to get the door unlocked. You might need someone to hold it.
Luflol is holding it.
Okay.
He was holding it.
He was holding it, but he seems to be doing something else now.
Why? We're in this small room. Why are you wandering off? Get back! Oh. First Eldwin, now Olo.
Yeah, he was looking at the drink that I opened.
He's fighting something. But
He had to go to the bathroom.
Anvir, you were at 5, feeling pretty beat up, but you're alive again.
I just don't want to move at this point. I'm sick of getting shot at.
Well,
I'm
you
just
are prone, so it makes you harder to hit.
At this rate, can I just pretend to be dead at this rate?
Sure, if you want to lay on the ground prone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie there and pretend to still be unconscious.
You could take the dodge action, although shooting at you prone, it would already give disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will just sit there.
So yeah, the drow are trying to push the key out with their own key, it looks like. So
I'll
far,
hold a can, like a Toll the Dead, in case something looks like it's gonna come try and stab me.
Alright, go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating. Do you want to pick up your weapon again? Because you would have dropped it.
Yeah, just kind of like subtly grab it.
Okay.
Be like,
The drow are pushing on the door. The Drider is not happy with the little invisible creature fluttering around and giving out potions, so it's going to take a shot at the invisible Romti because it can hear it.
Then, would it be with disadvantage?
Yes. 10
Okay.
versus AC.
Miss.
Alright, so the first arrow flies past. It's going to take a second shot. Oh, 18.
That is. Yeah.
So Romti
And
is
he's dead.
struck. Ah! He just kind of poofs out again. And his third arrow. Everyone's getting healing. It's going to shoot at Onyx because it didn't like you healing Astral. 24 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Imagine if that would be with advantage.
So you are struck for 11 piercing and 1 poison as an arrow strikes your shoulder. Damn it. That is it for the Drider. The Drow continue to try to get in. So far they're unsuccessful as the key is jiggling a bunch. And they're yelling, slamming against the door. Otto.
Pew pew.
Alright, so you're taking some shots up at the Drider. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I think its advantage has expired by this point because we've passed.
Yeah, Eldwin.
it would have gone on that
his
first
shot.
scorching ray.
Yeah, but he hit. Eldwin hit without the advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're pew-pewing up at the spider lady.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. So apparently you're
This is why it took us so long to kill the stupid mage.
apparently you're a little distracted as you send some shots up there, and it is well armored, so it would avoid both. Anything else?
I will continue blocking Astral, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Drow continue to try to get the door open. So far, no luck. Astral.
Astral does a little backflip up from prone,
Okay.
and I have been shot and gone down, almost died. So I come here
Yeah.
and green ore appears from around my hands as I do a dagger throwing animation, and I throw my psychic daggers.
Alright, so you hurl some psychic energies up at the Drider. 18 unfortunately would miss. As it's very close, but that is still not enough as the foe is heavily armored, which for some reason matters for psychic.
Nope,
14, no, so yeah, you throw your 2 daggers, but the armor on the drow is too much and they do not get through. Anything else?
I move back you. That's me.
Okay. Drow is trying to get the door open, still cannot. Onyx. You muted Onyx. Onyx, are you there? You're having some technical... Is it me? Can you all hear me? Oh, maybe it's me. Let me try reconnecting. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? 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 Uh-oh.
Lou just said, did we lose Discord?
I think I'm back.
Hello?
Back.
I hear you, yes.
Yeah, that was weird. It seemed like it disconnected me for some reason. Alright, so Onyx, what are you doing?
Alright, so I switched places. I told Hassan to switch places with me and hold the door.
Okay.
And I'm stepping up, so he'll move down here. He's not dodging anymore because he is trying to brace the door.
Holding the door
putting his-
closed since it opens outward.
It opens outward.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He is looping his little front bunny paws in the handles
Okay.
and just holding.
How does that look?
best he
looking
can.
like Kennel Crow Rabbit.
And I'm going to. I mean, can I reach this guy with a scimitar? I am 5'11".
No, you'd probably need
He is-
a reach weapon to get up to her.
All right, then I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Alright, so you chant sending a ray of frost up there.
Yep.
Oh, but 17 is not enough, and once again, the armor would keep it safe.
All right. All right. I'll sheath the scimitar, and no, I won't. I'll keep holding the scimitar and just try to taunt the Drider into coming down.
Well, didn't you have to sheath the scimitar to cast?
Well, I'm not clear on that because I'm supposed to use something. I guess I would have had to. I'm supposed to use something that I've infused, and I haven't infused this scimitar. So yes, I would have had to sheath it. And I'm wearing gloves of thievery that I infused, so I could just use them to cast the spell.
Yeah. That should be fine then. Alright, so you cast the spell at it, but it would avoid it. And then that would be it for you.
Unfortunately, yep.
Eldwin.
Alright. Let's see. Having a hard time hitting this thing, so instead of trying that,
That's what happens when a spider's on the ceiling with a longbow.
You just need
Yeah.
a broom. Come on, it's not hard. We need a broom.
Yeah, you need a glass and a newspaper and catch it and put it outside before it shoots you with a longbow.
We need, and what you would do is a grass, a broom, and a newspaper would be fine.
Yep. Alright, so what do you want to do, Eldwin?
I'm going to try and hit it with a Mind Sliver.
Alright, so you cast a spell at it targeting its intelligence. Forcing an int save. Oh, yes, it would fail, taking 6 points of damage. Psychic.
Yep.
As, yeah, it is now more susceptible to spellcraft.
Yep.
Anything else?
That is all that I can do right now.
Okay. The drow start to attack the door as you hear banging against it. Anvir.
I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time. Something looks like it's gonna stab me, I'll cast, but otherwise I'm pretending to be dead.
Alright. The drow is attacking the door as there are more bangs against it. The other drow is attacking the door. The Drider. This thing
Gonna try to
is
down me again.
probably. How smart is the Drider? Probably is going to shoot at you because it knows it can take you out of the battle.
Come on, roll not 20. Kill me.
Come at me. Yeah, it's going to go for you. 'Cause
I mean, that'd be a
Anvir's
power.
prone. So. Pew. Nope, misses the first. Pew. Misses the second. Oh, and misses the
Hey.
third. Has 3 arrows come
What?
flying
Oh,
at
that's
you.
amazing.
To dodge all 3 of them with some spectacular.
Now it knows how we feel
spectacularly
with all of our
poor rolls.
attacks.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Question.
roll like that against me.
I have a question, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
Since I dodge all the way, does it hit Eldarin?
No,
I mean-
I'm not getting that that into detail of where the arrows go. If someone was standing in front of you, it has a chance to hit them, but I don't really do math to figure out the trajectory of where the arrows hit.
And even then, the rolls would have had to hit his AC, which is
Yeah.
like
With
20.
100
So the
yours.
arrows just sort of shatter off the ground as they come flying down at you. You jump side to side. Whoop, whoop. Alright, so the drow continue attacking. And you see a crack form in the door. Otto.
All right. Well, since I can't hit anything, and since he is currently vulnerable to spell saves, I will toll the dead.
Alright, you chant summoning necrotic energy. And it tries to resist with wisdom. Minus 1d4, although I don't think it can fail with a 20.
No. No.
Nope.
dude.
So
Yeah.
unfortunately, with a very good roll, it would resist. Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Alright. Although spells aren't a bad
yeah.
idea, because it definitely is weaker against spells than armor. More bangs on the door as smaller cracks appear. Astral.
My hands start to roll with the same green energy as I move all the way to not hit Otto. And I change that I do not move. God, I thought that. I use steady aim as my bonus action. It's
Okay.
giving me advantage. And I
Alright.
throw a dagger.
If you throw one dagger at advantage. Yeah, 21 will
Nice.
strike with the psychic dagger. An advantage will give you sneak attack.
Yeah, about that.
Ouch. You do 20 points of damage, and the creature.
Why did you roll twice? What?
The creature is now near death. Is that it for you? Okay.
Yeah. I can
So the drow attack. Oh. There is a cracking as the door falls apart. And the drow
Like
are-
Hassan doesn't get a check or anything. You said that if we had, we might need someone holding the door.
I think they just
Did that
destroyed it.
They broke it. They broke it down. They went
Okay,
from trying
so-
to pop the key in to just attacking it.
Oh no.
And the door comes crashing down. Onyx.
all of this.
I'm going to, I'm going to say, all right, fellas, spider's all yours. And out comes the scimitar again, and I charge into the breach.
All right. Oh, and this guy had his sword out, not his bow.
Oh,
Okay,
that's too bad.
So you charge up. Yep.
I will attack. No, I will not. Sorry. Retcon that. I didn't draw my scimitar because I'm going to start by casting Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Hey, everyone's doing a wet con today.
All right. Which way are you casting it? 30-foot line through these three?
Yeah, I guess I can only. It's only 5 feet wide, right?
Yeah.
Hang
Come
on.
on, spell. Come why? Thank you.
All right. So they gotta make a dex save.
Yep.
Okay. So the first one.
Fails.
Yep, he does fail, becoming
I have
affected
future sight.
by the caustic brew. The second one
Success.
will make it. Yep. And the third
Success.
one.
Come on, 3 for 3.
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
He is gonna fail. And I believe you have to concentrate on this. This is a minute, right?
I do.
Okay, so go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating and give a minute timer. That is
Okay.
it for you, or are you doing anything else?
Yeah, that's it. I will. Hassan will dodge, and we will just try to hold the line here.
Okay. Eldwin.
Alright. So I'm going to move up here just to try and give Astral more cover,
Okay.
somewhat. And I guess still having the same problem, so I'm gonna try and Mind Sliver the Drider again.
Alright, so it tries to resist using intelligence.
Fail.
But it will fail. Go ahead and give me 5 psychic. Alright, it's looking pretty beat up. As it bleeds some more from its eyes and has more vulnerability to spells. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Alright. So the drow here goes. What's he gonna do? He is going to begin chanting and casting a spell. As there is an explosion of color, I need a. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't see them because wait, why can't I see them? They're only. I guess my torch. far enough.
Well, you can see them in the hallway, because you have dark vision, right?
No, I do not.
Oh,
Ooh.
so yeah, it would be
You said
dark
this room
out
is
there.
all lit up, though.
Yeah, so the room's lit up, but it would be dark in the hallway, because they don't have torches
Okay.
out there.
Then I can't see them.
So, on Onyx and your bunny, you must make deck saves. As they try, this one tries to poof you with a bunch of color.
Ooh.
Well, the spell save is 0, luckily, according to the spell description.
Yeah.
Well, by that one,
Yeah,
I
the,
would both
the
succeed.
spell save is actually 11. So, Onyx, you would make
Oh,
it.
wow.
These guys are not the most talented spellcasters.
Obviously.
Oh, but unfortunately, Hassan is color blasted. So this guy is going to be concentrating.
Disco
Color
bunny.
is awesome, glowing now.
Disco Bunny Hassan. That's it for him. Anvir. Yeah, exactly.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots
We
and
all
cats.
stop fighting and we dance instead.
You
Yay!
got your glow sticks.
I'll, seeing the fucking spider thing so weak, I'll try and toll the dead it.
Dong. Alright. It gets minus 1d4 to its wisdom save. 15 becomes an 11, so that would fail.
It failed anyway.
Yeah, it takes 13 points of damage from the withering. It is barely alive. Anything else?
Oh, gosh.
It
Now
just
it's gonna
kind
get
of
a
crawl
turn.
behind this table.
Boots and cats. Boots and cats.
Crawl underneath the table.
Just crawl under the table.
Alright, you crawl under the table. The drow in the hallway is going to pull out his crossbow and fire it on us. His hand crossbow. Bonk. 16.
Miss.
Alright. He
Miss.
flies past you. Another drow in the hallway who has got acid on him. How much does he take?
1 million.
I believe it's 2d.
That's
Really good first level.
2.
Alright, so he
It's
is
instant kill acid.
slightly singed for 2 points of damage. Now,
Cooler than that ones.
does he have to? How does he get the acid off him?
He'd have to use his action.
Alright, he is definitely going to do that because that was not happy. So he uses his action this round to clean.
It was
himself.
just 2 little points. Don't be a wuss.
It's
He's like,
2
"Ah."
nat 1.
It's still burning him, so he quickly flicks it off him. Alright.
Yeah,
that's
it
it
uses
for
his
him.
action, though, so that's still valuable.
Yep.
Alright, so the big spider is going to skitter along the wall. Skitter, over to here.
One
To
piece off.
or wait, it's got more movement. Keep going, skitter. To get a clear shot at Astral, which he will then fire.
Oof.
Pew. Pew.
Yeah. Fuck.
Pew. Oh, got
Oh, there
on
it
the
is.
third one, unfortunately.
That last one I will uncanny dodge.
Alright, so
Nice.
use your reaction, taking 5 and 2, so 7 points of damage as you roll with the shot. That is it for the Drider. Another
Just give
drow.
I'm still not down.
Yep. This guy, he needs to.
You want me
get
to
some
roll the damage again?
Yeah.
You want me to roll it again? Not just take
Yeah,
2?
yeah. No, it's every turn. It's a different roll.
Alright.
Alright, so he
4
takes
this time.
4. Not happy about that. He will as well clear the acid off himself, which takes away your concentration at this point.
Yep.
Well, unless you want to keep sizzling like acid on the floor or something. But yeah,
Does that accomplish anything?
no. Otto.
Looks cool.
Okay. I
Recreating
forgot.
the scene from Alien.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here. I forgot that I had this, but no, we gotta finish off this Strider. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull the dead.
Dong. All right.
Cross thy fingers.
Boom.
Boom. All right, wisdom save. Oh, I think he made it. So he is
Yes, he did.
safe
Damn
for
it.
now. He's holding on, trying to,
23.
yelling at his
I'm gonna
drow
stand
to
over Astral.
get in here and do something. All right, you stand over Astral, trying to give him cover again. This guy back here is going to take a shot with his hand crossbow at Onyx.
Some cover, right?
Yes, so 15 would miss.
Miss.
He curses Astral.
Green energy froze from my hands as I throw one dagger forward and one dagger backwards.
Okay, so
Or
no
one
steady
goes
aim.
after this guy. Nope, not this one.
All right.
First one, 23 for this one.
Yeah, that would strike him. So that with the
Oh,
sneak attack would bring him down. And
Oh yeah.
Hassan is no longer colored as the Candy Raver music stops.
No more disco.
Aww.
And now here we go for the back one.
Yep.
Ooh.
19 would just hit the spider.
Oh,
Please do it.
And it falls off the wall as a bunch
Yes.
of blood comes out of his face.
Well done, Astral.
Alright, so anything else, Astral?
I will move over to behind Eldrin
Okay.
and attempt to hide.
I don't know if you can hide. You're out in the open.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
like a.
attempt.
Alright,
Only halflings can.
you hide.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say
hide
it's like
poorly
those
out in the
half-elves.
open.
Yeah.
Alright.
just really badly mimic my movements.
So the drow pulls
Holy
out
shit,
his
how well would I do?
hand crossbow, and he is going to fire at Onyx, really hoping he can hit. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
So you are
I got
struck
shield.
for 8 piercing, and I need a con save.
I didn't want to use my last spell slot for shield. I'm holding it for when I'm desperate.
Alright, so you're unaffected by the drow poison. Onyx.
So that was 8 points of damage.
Yep. You probably.
I am wounded.
That would wound you, yep.
All right. Out comes the scimitar, and I'll slash at the one directly in front of me. Hassan is going to keep dodging and standing where he is to make it harder to get past us.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 28 will definitely hit. Cutting him for 10 as he takes a scimitar across the chest and goes down.
Oh. All right. Then I will step up and use my second attack on the one who is holding a crossbow and a sword.
Alright, so as he is getting ready to move into attack, you are quicker coming up to him. Yes, 21 will strike.
God,
Ouch.
these guys are so squishy.
And I will have Hassan move up with me.
Alright, so he takes 11 as he stumbles back, bleeding profusely as he is near death. Anything else?
You shall not pass.
Yep.
Sorry.
Exactly.
I'm good.
Eldwin.
Onyx the Grey is no more.
So the white.
So I'm gonna run up. How many is this? 20 feet to get here. I should have a light on my token.
What do you have lit up?
No, you probably
That'd be
wouldn't
my
have.
fault.
We were sneaking through this area in the dark.
That's right. In that
well,
case,
if you so how is it a spell you had or a torch or what was it?
it was a light spell.
Alright, that
But-
probably that probably wouldn't be on you right now. Unless you want to cast it.
And- actually, you said this room is all lit up?
Yeah, there's
Are there
some
like loose?
torches over here. They're marked on the map there.
All right. I guess I'll take my turn to retcon because I thought I had a torch on. I will quickly run over here and grab the torch.
Okay. So you grab the torch, taking it into your hand, which now has a torch and a sword as your two weapons.
Alright. So that was 10 feet to get there. And so I can get to here.
Yep.
And
I don't think you had to. I don't think you had to move 10 feet to get the torch because you could have reached it from this space above Astro.
Well,
Anyway,
what's
sorry.
done's done. Yeah, it's fine. So you get over to there. Do you have any more movement left?
no, that was 30 to get here, 10,
you
so
do
that's
still
40.
have an action because you used your item interaction in your move.
Alright.
I don't know if you want to dodge or something.
I
Throw your sword or whatever.
definitely don't want to throw my sword, so
Probably a spell, like Mind's the Burr or something.
You have Warcaster, don't you?
I do have Warcaster, so I can cast. That I'm just thinking what I want. This guy looks like he's almost dead. That's what that means.
Yeah, that is near death.
Then on him, I will cast Mind Sliver.
Alright, so you point at him, sending psychic energy. Oh, his mind is strong and he fights it back.
Alright, man.
Does not take any damage. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Alright, so the Strow is dead. Anvir.
I will toll the dead, the same guy.
Alright, so from under the table you are chanting, and who are you targeting?
That nearly dead guy.
Toll the dead. Go ahead and link it.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. No, he fails. So too much magic is hitting him at once, and he is overwhelmed as he withers into a skeleton falling to the ground. Raiders, or no, not Raiders. Last Crusade style. If anyone got that
Nice.
reference.
Yes, the wrong
Yep.
goblin.
Yes. Not supposed to.
He chose
You
poorly.
have
Yeah,
chosen
exactly.
poorly.
Chosen
Thank
poorly.
Now I feel my age. Thank you. Alright, Anvir. That's it for you.
Dude, I'm only like 23 in 2 weeks, so I get that reference.
Alright, well, I'm glad some people got it.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be my turn.
Alright.
Hiding under this table.
So that drow is withered to nothing. The other drow behind is like, this is looking bad. He's gonna pull out his crossbow
Ah, wuss.
and take a shot at Anvir. Oh, sorry, Onyx. Not Anvir.
I was gonna say!
A very
Nope.
ambitious shot.
So you
No.
put up your shield, catching the bolt as he dashes down the hallway to here, and you would actually notice, I think you'd notice that this door down here is opened. So he comes down to here, then he will go another 5 feet towards the door. That's it for him. The Drider is on the ground dead. That drow is dead. Otto.
Otto is going to run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to whip out my tentacle rod and
Alright.
try and attack this guy with the rubbery tentacles.
Alright. So you whip some tentacles past Onyx. Luckily, you can get to him without cover. 19 will strike.
Okay, that macro is wrong because it says that it is a +9 to hit.
Okay.
Being
It only gave a
five
+4.
with all of those, so 11, 24, and 21.
Yeah, so same.
I think 2 of them hit.
It's a similar outcome. Yeah, 2 of them would hit because their AC isn't.
Oh,
that high.
I thought only one of them was hitting them before. Yeah. Okay.
So it's 1d6 each. Okay. So
Yeah.
the tentacles whip around, slapping him for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. It's one of those is Genie's Wrath, right? Yeah.
Correct.
He is looking pretty beat up. Not.
Wait,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yep.
Does this count as a ranged weapon or melee weapon when I
It's
mark
a-
myself?
It's a melee weapon.
Okay, I think it's
Alright.
melee.
Yeah.
dude,
Alright.
will you skip
But
past
the range is 15 feet, so.
Hassan is currently dodging, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I just completely missed that. Was all. I was like, wait a minute.
Alright, so this guy sees a bunch of tentacles, his buddy. He's gonna take a Onyx, you're right next to him, huh? He is gonna
I am.
move backwards, giving you an oppie.
I'll take it.
Slash.
Oh!
So you spend your reaction, but unfortunately you roll poorly.
1
he
and a
is
2.
then gonna take a shot at Otto. Bonk. Oh, 23, I'm guessing got you.
Mhm.
Alright, so you take 5 piercing, and I need a con save.
Otto, what's your AC?
15.
Alright,
Oh,
so you are poisoned.
Oh, no.
Hey, at least you didn't get the bad one.
But you do not fall unconscious yet. So you are poisoned for an hour. Go ahead and mark yourself as poisoned. And he is going
I don't
to...
have the combat master. It's not my turn.
Oh, well, you can just bring it up from the markings. It's just the... I guess I can mark you. It's this symbol. It's like the splurchy thing. Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Alright, so he goes south after that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Into the room down there. Ending his turn. Astral.
First thing I would use is my bonus action to do cunning action dash
Alright.
and run here to there.
Alright, remember that these guys are difficult terrain as well as your party members, so I don't think you have enough movement to do that.
I was
Well, and he-
here.
There's an enemy right here too.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, there's a Hassan and there's an enemy here. That's true.
20. I believe yeah.
Are you trying to like tumble past the enemy?
I think I need to. I can basically run straight through them with 60 speed.
You cannot. The enemy would
There's an
stop
enemy.
you.
Then
You can't run through someone.
Yeah,
through
you
an enemy.
already used your bonus action, so unless you're using your action to try to do tumble, he would stop you over here.
Could he go diagonal or?
He-
I would-
so,
I'd
okay,
let him through to
You
get
could
that
move
one.
through
So
Onyx
here, what you
instead
can
of moving
do
through Hoxton. Yeah.
Is you move? What is this? 25. Your movement's 30, right?
30 and I use.
Alright, so that's
Dash.
your first move, 30. Now what you can do is go 40, 50, like that, and then 55 to get here.
Okay, then so 40. Do that.
Alright, he is going to take an opportunity attack on you. Oh wait, he just has his crossbow. Never mind, he's not going to. He's not going to punch you.
Move right here and throw my dagger.
Okay.
Here's this one, by the way.
Yeah, 25 will strike. So he is struck for 6. As he is hit with psychic energy and is looking wounded. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. The drow up here goes. He's gonna move down to here. 5. Then he's gonna take a shot at
Hassan will
Astral.
take the oppie.
Oh,
Hassan will take the opportunity attack.
I didn't see Hassan behind the thing. Alright. If Hassan is there, hang on. Hassan is hidden behind this drow here. Alright, there's Hassan. Okay, so if Hassan is there... what's he gonna do? Yeah, he doesn't... I thought you had already swung at his buddy. Okay, so he's gonna pull out his
No.
sword.
Next to it.
Crossbow is reloaded from last turn, but he's going to pull out his sword and he's going to stab at Onyx.
Alright, Hassan will give him disadvantage.
Okay. Wait, why is the short sword not showing? Okay, that's weird. Alright. Roll manually. No, he completely misses. Ending his turn. Onyx.
Alright, I'll tell Hassan to chase down the ones that are fleeing. And
No survivors.
5, 10, 15. I'll cast Ray of Frost on this one. Try to slow him down.
On this one?
Or kill him. Yeah, the one I can. That's the only one I can see. I can't see the one further
Wait, that
in the
would
room.
So-
slow him down.
You would be at disadvantage, but 18 would strike. Because you have a melee guy right
All right.
next to you here.
Yeah, I do. Indeed.
Alright, so
10 points of damage.
he
That would have been
is
so good.
frozen. Frozen solid.
Quick
Alright.
question. Do I see that?
Yes, you see a strange looking demonic creature laying on the floor in the room. Very big demonic creature.
Oh, don't like the
Alright.
sound of that.
Oh yeah,
So,
right.
Hass-
That was the big thing we heard outside. I forgot.
So Hassan is dodging and running. 5,
Okay.
10, 15. He'll take the opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Alright, disadvantage would save him, so it would miss.
Alright, sorry. I forgot to mention that I would have sheathed my scimitar to cast Ray of Frost. Alright, so that was 5, 10, 15,
So I think that would
20,
be...
25.
Because he'd have to go south here, then here.
Okay,
So
yeah, he
that'd
couldn't
be-
go diagonally.
Yeah, because that would... Yeah, you can't take the corner hard, so that would be 20 there.
No, I'm saying like he couldn't have gone diagonally
no,
here.
because there's an enemy here. You have to kind of move around him.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh! 40.
I'm scared by these reactions.
I
Yeah.
was about to
Quite.
say, like, oh.
Cannot quite reach the drow. So
Alright,
that's as far as he can go.
Eldwin.
Alright. I'm going to move up here. That's 15. Take slice at him with my rapier. Sure. Don't have it. Okay.
Alright, so as he's attacking Hassan, you stab at him with your rapier. Oh yeah, 27 will strike. And he is impaled. Oh, going down. Anything else?
Yeah, so that was 15. 25. 30. 35. And I will go 40. Oh, what the? And for my second attack on this guy, I will cast Mind Sliver. Because Blade's on.
Alright.
Or Blade.
So he would fail his end save as you hit him with psychic energy. Taking 6 points of damage. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Anvir.
I will stand up and move out from the table because it looks like I'm safe now. Or at least safe-ish, standing outside of this area. I
You
see no
concentrating
immediate...
on anything?
Oh, no, sorry, that's my bad. That's from when I was holding my reactions.
Okay.
And I'll use my actions. Just dash up here.
Alright. You rush to the door.
Everything dead yet?
I think there's one still up.
That's my turn.
Alright. So the drow is frozen to death. Otto.
I will check things out. 5, 10, 20, and 5 is all the further I can go. And I see nothing. So I will dash. 10, 20, 5. And tentacles!
Didn't you dash?
Oh yeah, I did. So, okay, there I am. That's my turn.
Not a
Sorry,
rogue.
I forgot.
Alright.
That's me.
Actually,
so-
if one more level, I could do that.
Actually, Otto actually is part rogue, but he doesn't have the cunning action.
Only one level, not two.
That's
Yeah.
that's a rogue thing.
Alright, so this guy is gonna take his crossbow, fire back at Eldwin, who just hit him with a spell, which he would dodge out of the way. He then goes 20 to here, and he is going to pull something.
Beat the statues.
Hmm?
He's gonna activate the statues, killing us all.
He pulls something open on the floor, revealing a trapdoor, but he does not have enough actions to go down it yet. Astral.
Huh. This really worked out for us.
I can't see him, so I move here so I can see him. And I was saying in my head to the people distilled mind rank, describing the demon that I see. And also throw my +1 dagger.
Alright, so we would have some cover from the demon and your allies. But it does not matter, as that would crit. And you would I guess you wouldn't have sneak attack, huh? Alright, so
Not the-
he falls over, bleeding from his eyes as he goes down. So I believe that would be it as combat comes to an end and everyone calms down a bit. What do you all want to do?
I'll meet
grab-
up with everyone else.
I grab the odd elf
Sweet
and
Jesus!
say, "Follow me."
I go.
Who's the odd elf?
I'm
You need to be more specific.
You.
the odd elf.
The odd
Otto's
elf.
like in the
Right, odd elf.
process of aiming a tentacle rod, so if you grab him unexpectedly,
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
that's
bring him to
terrifying.
the room.
I resist.
I would at this point, once I get in the room, I would just drop my torch and cast light on my sword again.
Put it
Just
back
to
in
have
the
it.
slot, you barbarian.
Okay. So yeah, it
Wait,
looks like
huh?
there is a large demon of some sort, or a large creature. Arcana might tell you more about it.
I'll do an Arcana check, but I'm also going to start trying to move the bodies into the room,
Into which room?
cover our tracks a little bit. In the room that we were in,
The main
the room where it happened.
All right.
Oh. I'm too distracted to really
Yeah.
pay attention to the demon
You
corpse.
don't really know
Odd
what
elf.
this thing is.
Hmm.
But you
Okay,
May
it's my
I?
t-
Someone with Arcana roll decently.
Okay, gotcha.
Something. We've had 2 Arcana tries.
So Otto, you think this thing is some sort of demon. You don't know exactly which one. The strange thing is, usually when demons die, they don't leave corpses behind, which means this one is actually in this world. It was not summoned as most demons are. So it was probably brought through by some
Alright.
sort of planeswalker.
Ooh.
But it does seem to
Oh,
be very
Ooh,
dead.
this one came. This one came through a gate, not summoned. Methinks. Hmm.
Otto, follow me. I need your help for a second.
Would a 15 give me about the same things?
So, with the 15, you'd know a little bit more. Here, let me just reveal.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Oh my god,
Oh.
those teeth.
Oh wow, what a name!
I
Yeah,
mean, what?
it's,
We also had the Master of Cruelties before.
One second.
So it is it's a demon that exists in the service of kind of outer planar establishments. You don't know much about it, just kind of what's listed there, like the actual its actual weaknesses or anything like that. You wouldn't know off the top of your head. Just something about what its purpose is and what it's usually what it usually does.
I think we'll just start collecting all these drow bodies into this room
Alright, so you're gonna try to move
Onveer.
them into the room.
and probably
Yeah.
search them.
Come here.
Anvir, do you by chance have a little bit of, light restoration magic on you by any chance?
I
I'm
have
feeling a little
zero
bit
magic.
sickened by that last attack.
I have nothing on me right now.
You don't have
I-
lesser restoration? Okay.
I don't have a spell slot.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, if you have medicine knowledge, which I believe you do, right, Otto? Or no?
No one does.
I specifically didn't pick it on this character because every character I've ever made has had it.
Alright.
Yeah, no one has medicine.
Alright, so yeah, you feel kind of sick, Otto.
All
You
right.
still feel,
Astral, what do you need?
Otto. Well, simply put, I'm too fat to see what's down here besides the water. Can you see?
It's a grate.
It looks like some sort of small drainage pipe, maybe for the alchemy lab here.
It's
Um,
actually opened.
Yeah, Astral opened it up. So you think you could sort of fit down there, Otto, but it's kind of stinky. You're not sure if you want to go. Well, it's up to you, I guess.
Can I just I'll activate Eldritch Sight and just take a good look with my perception and my Eldritch Sight, and see if I get any other clues or
Just
whatever.
looking into it, it looks like it gets less squeezable as you go down. You don't see anything magic down there, though.
Oh, like it gets bigger?
Or it gets smaller, the opening. So
Oh, it
you
gets
could
smaller.
you could
Okay.
kind of get in the top, but as you go deeper, it kind of gets a little bit more narrow.
Okay. I don't think this is going to get us anywhere. Hoo-hoo. I could only go so far, and there's nothing I can see far enough to know that where I'll have to stop. There's no magic or anything interesting.
While you've
Plus
got
it
those
smells.
magic guys up, is there anything on any of these drow?
One
Yeah, I'll
thing
take
you
a
would
look
see
around.
with Arcane Sight, Otto, is that it looks like there are some primal components or nature components on the table here, along with
Ooh.
yeah, this looks like some kind of alchemy station that they.
Open that bag
I'm
of yours,
investigating.
Onyx.
Yeah, I'm investigating to see what's on both of the tables.
Do you have Arcana, Onyx? Or
I do.
Arcana, religion, or nature?
I have Arcana.
So this table looks like it has some sort of. Looks like someone, probably the Drow, were in the process of creating a magical item. As there are a bunch of religious components spread around. You would believe they were trying to create a. Let me check something.
Another unfinished magic item.
Hopefully this one doesn't involve killing people.
Yeah, so it looks like they were in the middle of creating. There is a weapon on the table. It looks like a masterwork short sword, but there's a ritual in progress to create a +2 weapon.
Well,
Okay.
But
more
it is
blood.
not. It is not finished, and it looks like it would require another about 500 gold pieces worth of religious essence, or another essence. Or sorry, not
Okay.
essence, component.
Right.
Oh,
We
I
do
would
not
believe-
have enough.
Are there
So,
religious
I'll-
components around?
So the table itself has looks like a couple of 2,000 religious components on it that were being used as part of the ritual. Though if you take those, it would cause this ritual to fail, and the +2 weapon could no longer be created. Also, it doesn't look like the enchantment was attached to any particular weapon. You guess they were trying to attach it to the short sword, but you could probably use another weapon if you wanted to complete this, assuming you had the necessary components.
It has to be a non-magical masterwork weapon, or can it be a weapon of lesser enchantment?
So it has to be masterworked or awakened, or a magical item that it would overwrite the
Okay.
enchantment already on the magical item.
I see.
What?
Okay.
The shield there, would that work? Because I know we have that masterwork
No,
shield.
it would have to be a weapon.
Okay. I thought I'd
Yeah.
check.
I would suspect.
you can have enough components to do that.
We do not. We can make religious components from some of the essences we have, but it requires alchemy, and
Time.
Eldwin, you and I are far away from being ready to do that, even if we had the tools.
Does anyone have alchemy?
Uval
I don't think so.
does.
Nope.
I think Uval actually did.
Yeah, Uval
Oh,
does.
does he? Okay.
Yeah, we're learning, and Uval does know alchemy.
Oh, well, maybe you have an alchemist then. I'm
this mage
also
body.
sorry, real quick. I think if you have the correct knowledge, like Arcana, Nature, or Religion, you can also make components. It's just that alchemy
Oh.
is like the catch-all.
Yeah.
How
So
How
I
long
would
does
be
it
able to make
take? How long does it take to turn essence into components?
So it would take. I believe it's 1,000 a day you can try to create. Up to 1,000 components in a day's worth of downtime.
And what's the exchange rate to from essences to components? Like
It
all of
would-
our essences are
So that would
all of our
depend
essences are
on.
gold pieces.
Yeah, that would depend on how well you rolled on your check.
Well, I could attempt to do it, I guess, because
It'd be religion.
So you can make, you can make religious, arcana, or nature, depending on what you're trying to convert.
What's your religion, Anvir?
that would be 5.
Wisdom stat, intelligence check. I'm at 7.
That makes sense.
So on this
So,
table, it looks like they had been creating some potions. You do see a couple of potions that are labeled healing. There's 3 of them. And there's also some more nature components on the table.
Are those
Probably about
completed?
300 gold pieces worth.
Is that the primal ingredients that I was collecting when Onyx started investigating? Like, because I did want to get the number.
Yes, those, they're basically nature components.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, you told me that I found them, but I dumped them in Onyx's bag when the other stuff caught his eye, so I wasn't sure how many there were. I just wanted to make sure they got reported.
Yeah,
Okay, 300 gold pieces.
which could also be used to make. Nature components generally are used to make healing potions with herbalism.
Just clarifying, did
Yeah.
you say those healing potions were completed, or like they were
Those
making
3 are completed.
them?
They're probably planning to make more. And
Because
those are
them
normal ones.
shadowy.
No, they're not shadowy.
Yet.
It's like, can we make them shadowy? Because that did a lot of damage.
Before Astral explodes, I think we should let him search the mage.
He's just vibrating.
So the mage would have a components pouch. He would have probably about 50 gold pieces worth of arcane components. He would have a pearl that looks like it's worth about 100 gold pieces. And he would have a spell book.
Ooh. Ooh.
Grab your fingers.
Since I'm into collecting strange books, I keep the spell book on me.
Alright. So yeah, you would see Astral take the spell book.
Well,
Put
does he
everything
try to
else
hide
on
that?
everything else on this table.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, is there any magic glow from Strider's sword that he dropped?
Strider's sword?
The Drider.
Oh,
The
Drider.
Drider.
sword.
Sorry, wrong
No,
name.
none of these guys look like they had magical weapons.
Oh, sorry.
The one guy with the 2 blades looks like he retreated. The guy who was hitting like a truck.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
He
him.
might have had magical weapons, but these look like they're like low-level soldiers.
So someone got away.
I completely forgot about that.
We
I
probably
didn't
need to
realize
move
someone had
along.
gotten
then.
away. I would have kept following.
Oh, he left early, like when the door was locked. You're not
Oh,
sure
He
where
left
went.
even earlier than that. He left like when the Drider first came.
Yeah, basically when you locked everyone out, you assume that's when he slipped away, because when the drow broke through, he wasn't with them anymore.
No, I'm pretty sure he was leaving even before that. Like, I'm pretty sure we watched him run away.
Yeah, well, so what does the group want to do?
I could set up a
I'll-
hut because I don't
I'll
want to
take
die.
I'll take the
Perhaps we do it.
pearl off of the
Sorry.
mage's body just to have one for myself.
I put it on the table.
Okay, so you take the 100 gold piece pearl. Who's taking the 50 gold pieces worth of arcane components?
In the bag.
I'll put those in the bag.
Okay, just to make sure it's recorded. Okay, so you put them in the bag. What about the 300 gold pieces worth of nature components?
They're in the bag.
Okay, those are in the bag. What about the 2,000 of religious, or are you keeping them there for now?
I guess if I can tell that moving them will disturb the ritual, I'll leave those and tell everyone. We may want to.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that the ritual is in progress. So
Is
moving
it a
them now
specific-
would cancel it and waste all the
Is it a
magic.
specific?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Is it a specific kind of weapon? Are you able to tell that?
No, he did say we could use any kind of masterwork. I think.
So yeah, it
Gotcha.
looks like basically someone. So there's basically like a scroll on the table being used as part of the enchantment, and it looks like probably several thousand gold pieces worth of components have already been trapped inside it, and they were just working on getting the correct amount. And you're guessing they were going to put it on this masterwork short sword. So yeah,
Oh,
if
there's a
the
masterwork short sword. Okay, I missed part. Sorry.
yeah, so if the components are removed at this point, the paper will just kind of release the magic, and it will be wasted. What they've done already.
I guess it depends on whether or not we think we can get enough religious components to fix it, to complete it.
Well, if you can make religious components, we've got tons of essences that you could use for it. It's any wraith, any undead, right? Would be
Yeah.
religious.
Yeah, undead can be used for religious. Certain incenses and holy artifacts can be used to make religious components. There are a couple of different things you can use, but what your group has is probably undead essence,
If we
actually, what we've got is mostly demon.
which is
No,
Arcana.
we have undead.
some
We have
undead.
ghast, ghoul.
But
We do have some,
you
but it's
could-
not 500
Yeah.
gold pieces.
You could also use other components. It doesn't have to be religious. That's just what these drow were using.
Oh,
If
okay.
we think we-
So okay.
If
Yeah.
we think we can complete, do we believe we have the skills? I guess on Onyx. Do you believe you have the skills to complete this ritual? And we don't think it
Well-
requires sacrifice or blood or anything like the last one.
It would take us a day to get the rest of the day to get the components, but
We need to rest anyway.
So Onyx,
but they all at.
Onyx, and actually anyone can give me, anyone with training can give me an Arcana check to try to figure out more about the enchantment ritual they were doing.
Even me in another room.
Probably not you in the other room, because you are, nowhere near it. But, okay, so Onyx and Eldwin, you think this ritual has 2 days left to complete. And like I said, about 500 gold pieces worth of components are still needed. So
Yeah,
it's
it
not
will take some
something-
time.
Yeah.
This might be an after we clear it out project.
Yeah, I would say let's leave it in case you are able to complete it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. We can't just sit here and craft when we've possibly got enemies.
Well, my only worry is if we do leave, there was a survivor who might come back and end up taking it all anyway.
So just FYI, Astral, you think this was most of their force? You think the only one who had survived is the swords master? Everyone else that died was part of the initial force that you encountered.
Well, if they're doing that in there, can I investigate this body, see if I find anything?
Yeah, give me an investigation. Alright, so looking over the body.
Give me a second before you do that. I'm gonna spend 1 die and add 6 to it.
Alright, also you have to roll twice because you're currently, you got sickness. You're wounded.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're going to get below a 6. Alright, so use the 6. So with the 12, yeah, you think this demon...
Wait, that was a 1d8. That wasn't a second
You had to
d20.
re-roll the investigation check because if you like this.
Oh yeah, you got to re-roll the yeah, exactly.
That was his
Whoa.
bolster, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, yeah.
I assumed it wasn't going to be below a 2.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
But, so with a 7... I mean, you saw this thing when you first came through here. You remember I told you about that, right?
I think you did, yeah.
The Drow had to fight a demon when they first came in here to make this place usable, which cost them a good amount of soldiers, actually. So this is the demon I was talking about,
Okay.
and they had killed it. You don't find anything new. It's been here for a while. You could probably get some... Well, do you have Arcana, Nature, or Religion knowledge proficiency?
Yes, Arcana.
So you could probably get some useful pieces off the demon that might be usable in certain spells or rituals. Or use the pieces to turn into components, arcane components. Because demons
Can I
are...
try?
Sorry, what?
Can I try?
Yeah, so it's going to take some time, probably at least an hour, and would probably require either Arcana or Survival. It would be easier if you had someone with Survival. Alright, so you're
I don't
working
think
on
it
that
matters.
right now. What about the rest of you?
I feel like we should huddle up in a group somewhere, and then I can lay down a hut.
I would say in the secret passage, maybe, that we came into these tunnels from. If
Well,
there's
you
room.
mean the one that potentially had a tunnel to demon territory?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I guess if we think that most of this force has been depleted, then maybe it doesn't matter where we rest, but...
Astral,
Well, I
do you
don't
know
know
how
if-
many soldiers they had?
Yeah, I don't know if Astral told you that. He kind of took off for
Nope.
whatever reason.
I'm in another room.
Astral!
Well, we could keep exploring, or, yeah, I don't know. What's,
I think-
in this...
Well,
is there
actually,
anything
there
in this
were
cage?
potentially
Did
more
we-
null prisoners. We
So-
should probably
Did we
try and find
investigate
them.
this cage?
In the cage, you see there's an old prisoner that's dead. It looks like he was experimented on by the Drow. This guy died from the asphyxiation from the cloud.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we do a hunt, then I'll rest. If not, I might wander around with my Eldritch Sight and just examine walls and statues and look for magic
Hello.
signatures or interesting things.
So you would see if you come in here, Astral is cutting up this demon corpse.
I would cast light.
Otto, when you come in here with your passive perception, something catches your eye. So I didn't tell you about the statues. These statues are elven. These two, north and south, look like they could be some sort of warriors standing there at the ready. This third one is either some sort of wizard or priest. She is on one knee with her hands outstretched. When
I
you,
know any of that? Like the significance of any of that?
history might tell you something. Remember, you are at disadvantage if
Were
you
you
roll.
Yeah,
Were you
that's
about
true.
to say something else, Lou? It seemed like you started another
Yeah, so your passive perception is what, 22?
Oh my.
24.
24?
Sorry.
Yeah, so these figures, you know from history, are, judging by their symbols, you believe that they are prominent elven heroes, probably from the 11th cycle, the same time period that this large construction is from. Warriors of Corellin. The artwork on the statue is pretty impressive. the quality of the statue's masonry. So Otto, something seems off to you about this statue with its hands outstretched and kind of like looks like she's holding something, although you don't see exactly what. Investigation might give you some insight.
Something's missing, or okay,
No,
yeah.
like she's holding something in her hand, but it looks like you might be able to open her hand somehow.
I
Are we
will-
done with that 1 hour, or still
No, it's
happening?
only been like 10 minutes. You're still working on the
Okay.
thing there.
I will actually. I'll go ahead and kind of take a closer look, but I'm going to kind of wave Onyx over. I think Onyx, you've got better investigation, don't you?
Plus you're poisoned right
Yeah, because
now.
I'm. Yeah, exactly. So, hoo Onyx, this statue. I think this gesture, this pose, it means something, but I can't quite. Take a look, will you?
Sure.
Alright, so investigating the statue, it does look like there is some sort of little hidden button on the arm that might do something on this elven woman's arms. Do you want to press it?
I think, Otto, if you press this button right here, it brings the demon back from the dead. Let's find out. And I push it.
Alright, so there is a bit
He
of a...
hops from foot to foot and cackles.
So there's a bit of a rumbling noise as the statue's hand moves aside. And as soon as it does, there's a darkish miasma that starts flowing from it. And you would see...
I was right.
In the hand of the statue, there is a strange-looking crystal that pulses with black energy. It seems like it's partially leaking.
Anyone have some mending magic?
Have we seen... Yes, I do have mending. Have we seen something like this before?
Not with this character.
That's fair. I'm very curious about this thing.
So
Does it look like it is cracked?
It does look like it's partially broken. History might tell you more about this, actually.
I never really paid much attention in school, but can I do a check, an untrained check?
Or, sorry, history or arcana. If you have both trained, you can roll either with advantage.
All right, I'll just roll arcana. Oof.
Eldwin has both.
No.
No,
Eldwin,
I
come here.
don't have history.
But you at least have arcana.
I have
Come take a look at this.
I do have Arcana.
Oh, it's history, not religion.
Yeah. I will walk over and
Oh.
then
You ever seen these before?
Those poisons, she can't think very well. Like, I don't know what that is.
I mean, I figured I might as well try on the stuff I'm trained in, but yeah, I'm just not feeling very good.
Alright.
Out of curiosity,
no
I'll
roll.
roll. And that one, because I'm so exhausted.
So you okay.
Ooh.
So 16 and Astral, do you have training in Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. So both of you this is very old magic I want to say technology, but yeah, probably like a magical technology where magic is stored in a crystal that can be used to power things. You know that usually it would be some sort of arcane or divine magic, but it looks like this is necrotic energy, like someone's life force may have been drained to make this. It's a very old type of magic. And yeah, it looks like it might be leaking.
Eldon, do you think I can mend it? Based on your understanding of such things.
This is a very magical object, and I'm not too confident in the ability of a cantrip.
I'm just going to cut him off there. I've already lost interest in what he's saying, and I take the crystal.
Alright, so if you
And-
touch the crystal, you feel yourself being withered by its energy. You would take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, that's it doesn't feel real good.
You rock.
I'm going to.
It's a spicy rock.
I'm going to set it down on the floor
Okay.
and get out my Tinker's kit and cast Mending on it.
Okay, so kind of carefully staying away, you begin to cast Mending. If you take a minute to finish, it will indeed stop leaking as you get all the cracks sorted.
There we go. I put the Tinker's kit away, and I'm going to pick it up again, see what happens.
It seems safe now, as you are no longer being drained by it.
Interesting.
You would be
That's
very worried about transporting this normally in, like, say, a backpack. It seems very fragile.
So I will put it in the bag of holding. for now.
Interdimensional space. Yep.
That would probably be a safe way of doing it. As you imagine, if this were to shatter, it would create an extremely large explosion of necrotic energy, which could kill.
Oh,
You
any
know-
member of
grenade.
Similar to this, Eldon, this reminds me, while I'm in the bag of holding, we found a couple of items in a pile of troll poop a while ago.
Identify these.
Yeah, it's a dagger and it says Elvish. I've identified it in the bag of holding as troll poop dagger. If you want to take the time
yep,
to
troll poop.
identify that.
Dang
And
it.
also, while we're at it, I just threw the gold in there. I didn't count it. So while you're identifying the dagger, I will count the gold.
Which gold is this?
It's the troll poop
All the
gold.
gold.
Lou,
Oh, jeez.
isn't that how you have it identified in your notes?
Alright, let me take out my old notes from like
We
4 months ago. Hang on.
While you do that,
Oh,
Onyx, can I clarify something quickly? Are you sure we have 3 short bows plus 1? Because that does not sound right.
No, that's 3 pounds. The numbers in parentheses are the weight.
Oh, parentheses are weight, not amount.
Yes.
I was.
I put the amount before it. Like, see the 3 leather sacks? So I put amount before.
I was very
Although-
confused on that one.
It's like, wait, why are we using these?
Alright, let me rummage through my old notes. I think, let's see. I'm really hoping I bolded those.
You could just
That was,
you can always just
That was
roll for
outside
it
the
again.
tower, right?
I think that
yes.
was in the.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was while we were traveling around the back way to get to the tower. We went through. We met a very friendly troll.
No, that was giants.
Okay, we killed a troll. We killed a very friendly troll.
Did you say that out loud?
Huh?
Do you say that out loud?
I mean,
Probably
the
not.
friendliness-
I don't
Friendliness of
know if that
the
was in character.
At this
Yeah,
point, this is
In
just-
character, I'm
I
just
think
counting
we
the gold.
Yeah.
I think we killed giants, and then we met a friendly giant, and then we got to the prison and we fought trolls.
We fought trolls first in caves, and then also.
And that, I think that's where this comes from, because Osha went off to look.
Oh, wait,
For their-
I found it. Troll poop. Here we go. So there are. Hey, you put poopy coins in your bag. Oh, it stinks in there. All right. So
I
there's.
wiped them off.
I pressed the digitation them first.
All right.
No,
Uh,
yeah, exactly.
So
Already
there
put in the
are. Since we're taking some time here. There are 200 gold pieces of gold in that pile
right.
of nasty coins that you cleaned.
200.
And the dagger, you're going to try to identify it?
Yeah, it's like an elvish dagger. It might just be that.
So,
I will
yeah.
start doing a tiny hut, by the way, just while he's doing that.
Wait, did you have a returning dagger?
I think
Yes.
we have 2.
Okay, so then
Do
this
we?
must be wrong.
Well, Otto carried one for a while, and then I gave it to. Is it Ublo
No,
or
it's
someone
one
else?
returning and 1+1. That's what it is.
You give me
Right,
a
yeah,
plus
we have
one
two-
dagger with turning.
Dosha has the other
Yeah.
+1.
Okay.
Yeah, Dosha has the +1, and then the +1 of returning Astral has, I think, because I took the tentacle rod.
Yeah.
So no, that must be wrong. Let me look somewhere else. I think I might know where it is.
2 years later.
Let's see.
Fun part of D&D.
It is a vicious dagger.
Nice.
A vicious dagger.
Yes, so on a crit, it deals 2d6 extra damage.
Nice.
And it's magical,
I think-
but it doesn't have a plus on it. It is masterwork, so there's a +1 to attack, though.
All right. Does anyone want that, or should I keep it in the bag of holding for now?
So I'll say about a half hour has passed as you've all been doing various things. You have your dome up. It's now about 11 in the morning.
Oh, sorry. I don't need to be moving the dome.
Astral is almost done with cutting up this demon, trying to get pieces of it. I'm going to pass time if no one wants to do anything else.
I was just thinking, should we try and find the potential null prisoners?
Nah.
I think my main concern, like, I'd love to go explore the other doors, but if we encounter something fairly dangerous, a couple of us are in pretty sad shape. And I know, I mean, I'm out of magic. I mean,
Okay.
I was out of emboldening bond and out of most of my magic when we entered that last combat.
So the hour will pass. Astral, you would get. Why don't you roll a 5, 6?
5.
So you would get
Nat 1.
40 gold pieces worth of demon parts from this thing.
I hand it to whoever is keeping track of them.
That would be Onyx.
40 gold pieces of just generic demon essence, or should I put...
It's not. It's a different. Like this can be turned into arcane components, but demon parts and demon essence are different. Demon parts can sometimes be used for more specific rituals.
Oh, these are demon parts.
Yeah, because this was
How
an
much-
actual corpse.
Gotcha. How much would you estimate these weigh?
So Sire of Insanity, 40 gold pieces, demon parts. These probably weigh about 10 pounds.
All right, thanks.
Some demon flesh.
I mean, what's the point of having a bag of holding if you don't get the fun of tracking the weight?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you have something to
just
put
put random
those in?
crap.
Because they are kind of bloody and gross.
We have 3 sacks.
There you go. Bloody sack.
Believe
I
it or
told you
not,
this would come in handy eventually.
3 leather sacks.
So you could just stick
So now-
one leather sack filled with demon parts.
Yep,
That's
I will.
And are still bloodied.
Huh?
Astral's hands are still bloody.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
probably all
are
full
they-
of grossness.
One of these just slowly prestidigitation in.
Astral doesn't notice.
Like, I would turn to Astral, like, Astral, you investigated the Drow mage, right?
I looted his body, yes.
Did he have a spell book or anything on him? Because I'd be very interested in looking at the spells that he had.
Okay, Eldwin. Let's make a deal then. Want to make a deal with the devil as I hold out my hand?
Oh, right. What are you thinking?
You owe me a favor. Doesn't matter what favor it is, there's no time limit on it. You owe me a favor. And in turn, I'll give you the spell book.
Don't do it, Eldrin. I've known
1 year.
in my lifetime. I've known a lot of people who have traded in favors. It never works out well.
Mm. 1 year.
Eldrin,
Two and you have a deal.
You say 2?
Yeah, two
Eldwin,
and you have
no.
a deal.
don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm just like, oh, I do not trust Astral at all.
A
Bye.
year and a half later, I want you to kill
Yeah.
body.
If it lasts that long.
I'm like giving Eldwin a look and kind of like winking at him.
I mean, a year in game is like literally like a 6-year campaign in real life. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
the
never
thing.
gonna.
It's on time skips.
Okay then, if you don't want to trade in favor, here, follow me, and I'll lead them outside the dome.
Alright, I'll follow him.
I make sure no one else hears us, so I'm like way over here.
Auto exists.
I say the stealth I say the stealth free so on
Well-
you can hear me. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you this book. You help me find a way home.
You know what? That sounds like a challenge. And I'm fond of those. Deal.
I shake his hand and hand him the spell book.
Alright.
Alright, so it is a 100-page spell book.
Nice.
Well, a good amount of them are taken up already by the spells in it. Do you speak Elven?
I do.
Now, I'm trying to remember, can you memorize spells from other wizard spell books, or do you have to put them in yours? I think you have to put them in yours, but I'd have to look.
You have to. I think you have to scribe them into yours.
Yeah.
I'd have to describe them, but I think it gives me some spells, or at least some stuff that I can look into.
I'm doing a homebrew for the party I DM for, where since none of them are wizards, if it's on their spell list, they can cast it once from the spell book, but then the page disintegrates, like it's a scroll.
Well, scrolls have magic infused in them, which is why you can cast
I
from
know.
them. But
I
yeah,
know. It was a special exception because they found a spell book and they have no wizards.
Oh, okay. I can look into that, but yeah, you can definitely copy these from the spellbook into yours. If you quickly page through it, do I still have this copy pasted? I do.
Yeah.
These are the spells in it. Each of the spells takes up 1 page per level, and if you want to use the spell book to scribe your own spells into, you can. After those pages are used for the spells that are already in it, which I think would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 20, 23, 27, 31, 36 pages used. So you have another 64 pages per blank that you could use in here to scribe spells.
Alright, so 64 pages in that.
Yeah, so if you
Spell
want, you
book.
could just say that it's a 64-page spell book. And you can
Alright.
take time whenever you want to scribe those from this one. Either into this one again in your handwriting or into your own. Because, yeah, I think it has something to do with, like, you have to scribe them with your own hand to be able to attach magic to them or something.
Yeah, I think because it's like each, if I remember correctly, the idea is that each wizard has like their own unique way of like writing and doing spells. So I'd have to. It's basically the same thing as scrolls. It's just coming from a spell book, I think.
Yes, and
From
it
what I'm
doesn't.
reading,
It
yeah.
doesn't make the spell disappear when you scribe it, I don't think.
No, because that's coming straight from the book.
Yeah. And let's do a 5-minute break, actually. This might be a good time. So let's do stretch, and we'll be back in 5.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So
short rest did pass if you want to spend one to benefit from it.
Oh, thank goodness.
It dice? No, I don't have any. Let me. Why the. Let me. Ignore that. I am not taking that.
Wow, that was 2 hit dice I rolled there. Better.
I will summon Romty while we're hanging out here.
You have the components for that still?
I do.
Jeez.
That's the only thing I've bought. That's the only thing I've bought. Like when I joined the campaign, like the first time we got some gold, like you guys gave me a share of like some gold from the first fight I was in, and I just bought a bunch of incense and charcoal.
So have you all been?
Pretty good.
I was gonna say, don't
Good.
all answer at once.
Sorry,
I,
just
Astral,
note.
I'm sorry.
Al.
Astral, did you say you're not benefiting from this short rest?
After that. I just
Huh?
don't have any hit die.
Oh, are you taking a short rest or not?
I am.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
So that means I can heal you again. The healer's good. I do not get much from a short rest.
Actually, just healing and getting 1 channel divinity back.
I get 2 spell slots and a channel divinity. I do not get my emboldening box back.
I got a rock.
And I show that that is the last short rest I can take today. I can benefit from today.
Take your time. How old can I get? Oh, I get a 19. A 19 roll.
I'm just happy I've got a bunch of new spells that I can copy whenever I have the money to do so.
Oh, you have a challenge. To get someone from the Shadowfell back to the Shadowfell.
Technically, actually, I just realized something. I bet couldn't Andrea do that right now? Unless
Sorry,
there's some
what?
magic. Unless there's some magic keeping you here, Andrea could banish you.
Oh, now you have a way to fulfilling your end of the bargain.
I was about to say, who knows where the heck in Shadowfell you'll end up, but you'll be there.
I did say home, which implies the Shadowfell, so I didn't say where in the Shadowfell, I just said Shadowfell, basically. Oh. Oh. Yeah, well, you can tell that to the DM when he gets back.
I mean, I think we asked about that
I think we
a couple
did it.
sessions ago. Yeah. And I mean, and you could choose to fail the save and just go home.
Yeah.
As long as
Oh.
I think Anvir has to hold the spell for the full duration of the spell, and then yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah,
what
but
was
that
this?
shouldn't be hot. Oh no,
if he wants
can
to go
barely
back
be
to the
banished.
Shadowfell,
Well, yeah,
then-
I can just banish
yeah.
you. I was thinking about that.
yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that actually. I think a couple sessions ago.
I can be banished. Well, you don't know about the deal yet.
Got a
Elwyn has to
backup
tell you.
character there?
I don't
Right,
have
well,
it
this
made, but I
conversation
have a
is
backup
out of
character.
Yeah.
I have a backup character, just not one made in Roll20 yet.
Now,
But it will
the
take me
question is-
less than. Won't take me long to do it. Only like 5 minutes to set it up.
I guess the question would be if Elwyn knows that Andrea can do that. Because I don't think I know he's attempted, but has he actually
I
succeeded?
succeeded once.
So
Okay,
you do not know.
I do know that you can banish things.
Oh, this will be so fun.
No wonder you thought that was a perfectly reasonable price. Okay, I'll take the deal.
It's just like,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I did not think it would be that easy.
Oh, what's my grand goal in life? Oh, I'm a werewolf. I want to be cured. Rate of restoration. Remove curse.
It's too friggin' hot.
By the way, I can be banished back to the Shadowfell.
It's true.
That would. Ooh.
That's
The
like
capability of
this is one
sending you
of
home
those-
at any time you want.
this
Yeah,
is one
do
of
you
those
want me to
situations
go on
where
and save
DM,
that backup character?
this is where DM just goes, it doesn't work for reasons.
What reasons? Planned ones.
No, then you just roll a new character.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want me? Well, I have to see what happens.
I was like, just let me know when you want a new character. Boom.
Alright,
You
keep
can
going.
do it right now. Person to person, you can do it right now to be completely honest.
I'd have to wait till Anvir rests.
Yeah, no, but you can completely do it right now, person to person. Samuel to Will.
Got it.
You can do it anytime.
Maybe he doesn't want to send you back just yet.
Maybe he really does.
But, yeah, anyway, what do you all want to do after your short rest? Also, why is a bunch of people rolling sneak on here?
Oh, no, I was doing that for fun.
He was just seeing
He
how
just
terrible
killed
he
all
rolls
of
would
us.
be.
Yeah, and I rolled 3 6s and a 1.
Lots of sneak attacks. Did you all benefit from the rest? Are you all set?
You have no hit die? Yes.
I kind of just... I'm scared to do anything. What do we do? Try and find the prisoners, I guess?
The only problem I have is that, honestly, does anyone have anything left? Because I'm down to my last first levels.
No, I have
I
nothing.
can cast one low level spell, and other than that, I'm basically just a melee fighter.
Astral was like, well, if you want to, we can wait here for the 8 hours. A normal
Oh,
sleep
it'd be a
period is.
lot longer than 8 hours.
It's
Yeah.
8 hours to get a decent sleep. A good sleep? No.
Well, but we can't
No, no, no.
benefit from.
You can't benefit to a long rest until the 24-hour period has passed.
I said decent. I didn't say good.
It makes zero benefit.
Like, it would be
Yeah.
role playing us relaxing, but not any other, like, benefit.
Yeah, we'd have to be here for like what? It's like 11 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, you have to be
We-
here for like
20
18
hours.
or 20-ish hours.
I mean, I have something I can do. I can keep working on fitting this gem into Hassan, but
Could we work on the components and the magic weapon?
Like I know I could work on getting components ready for the ritual whenever we have time for that.
I could try to help, but I'm not feeling very good. Hoo-hoo.
Put my hand on odd shoulders. Neither am I.
Would you have to roll, or could you just
Oh.
give me advantage?
At this point, your poison's gone. It was only an hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I'm feeling much
Yeah.
better. That was a great rest.
You threw up.
Yeah,
you probably
because-
threw up a bunch.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm still disadvantaged because it's Russian.
I'm sorry I made your hut smelly, Anvir.
Blech.
You.
That's what prestidigitation's for, though, right? All right, Onyx, do you want to work on the magic weapon or on the crystal, or what are your thoughts?
I would do that if everyone else wants to just rest for the rest of the day. But if there's more that you want to do, I am fine doing more.
Well, I'm just mentioning counterpoint to that. Do I, Mr. DM, do I know what's down there? Besides what General Forces cult thing? Like how powerful they are, more correctly.
What are you talking about?
The people down below, since you said I came from there.
There are caves down there, but you don't know if there's anything else down there.
Okay.
That's just where the drow came
Oh.
from.
So
How tall are the
actual
ceilings?
The ceilings on this level are about 20 feet.
Natural was like, well, here's a counterpoint to, not really a counterpoint, counterpoints are good with though, to stay here and But someone, let's take a rest while you work on that sword. We don't know what's down there, not even fully I. We don't know how powerful they are, if they are down there. We don't already know what's down there.
Look, I think either way we need to rest here.
Yeah, most of us are at the end of our ropes. As I walk towards Onbear, who is near death.
Actually, to be fair, I wouldn't be near death anymore. It would still be worth
Plus, this is our third rest, so we wouldn't get our third short rest. So, if we continue exploring, we those of us that took the rest each time wouldn't be able to do it anymore today. So this would be it. Plus, yeah. I'm pretty sure several of us have exhaustion points as well, like multiple.
Yep. I think we just need to rest no matter what. Because at this point in time, I'm just gonna slow everyone down.
Alright.
Well, I can
So-
pass time if you want to try to rest here.
So we're gonna
We do it in the
is-
other room or here or elsewhere.
Do we want to do it in the other room just to make sure that no one comes in and takes the
I suppose.
religious components?
Yeah, we'll do it in the other room.
Right. That door doesn't close though.
Body.
That
True.
door doesn't close anymore.
Yeah, it was destroyed.
I'm guessing mending wouldn't fix it.
No, it was like broken. So I mean, I
Okay,
guess
so-
if you wanted to, you could put it back together. It would take a long time though.
I can cast
What was the hut?
alarm.
Go ahead, Mary. What were you saying?
I just asked how tall the hut is because we can partially block the doorway with that.
I believe the hut is a 10-foot radius, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 10 at its apex.
Yeah.
So when
So it'd block a
it would
bit.
slowly, it would make it would
If it's a
block the
10-foot radius, then it could block the 20-foot. Yeah. It would reach the ceiling, right?
No, because the point is on the
That's at
floor.
the center. Gotcha, yeah.
The
Gotcha.
center is on the floor.
Oh, how
It would
long
Oh,
is
so
your,
technically the hut extends below the surface?
I mean, in theory, but it doesn't actually.
Okay.
It's a-
Gotcha, okay.
How long does
The hut's
your
a
half sphere,
rain
okay.
effect last, Astral? Is that still
Until
going?
like 4 p.m. Something like
Okay.
that.
That's going still.
4:47.
Yeah, just before 5.
So we're agreeing to rest, or at least attempt to.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well,
If that's the case,
we're
then
gonna kill
I would-
time. We're gonna kill time first before we rest, right?
Well,
We
yeah.
have to.
Yeah, I mean, resting, you could just be, waiting around. You don't have to be actually resting the whole time. But you could also work on downtime stuff.
Right. Because it's too early to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Right.
In that case, if we decide that, I'm gonna basically just communicate to Dosha. I think Dosha's the one with the mind link, and just let him know that we've cleared out the majority of the drow downstairs, and but we are extremely tired and have to, and we're gonna try and rest
If I'm
downstairs
reading-
for the day.
Well, if I'm reading this correct, you have to say that to me, and I have to say it like Dosha. I don't
Okay, I
think
would-
you can go straight to Dosha, but yeah, still.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
I think
right,
that's
yeah.
true because it's telepathically with
to you. Yeah. So he's telepathically linked to us, but we're not linked to each other. So yeah, I would suggest to Astral say that to them.
Where can I direct your
then-
car?
Yeah, I basically say that. So you want me to be the messenger? Okay. And I say that Dosha.
I mean, you kind of
Dosha-
offered to be the messenger when you cast this on us.
Yeah, point taken.
Dosha would say, is it safe to come down there, or should we wait up here?
Everything he says, I'm saying out loud.
Okay.
Tell Dosha that it's more secure up there where they are. Because
It's
we
more
can't confirm
secure
if
where
all
they
the
are.
Drow are dead.
Alright.
Astral then says it's more secure up there. Drow not gone, possibly, probably. Just stay up there.
Just, very well, we shall guard this area for now.
I
Okay.
then repeat that out loud.
So, should I try to pass time, or is there anything else the group is doing during this time period? Like,
I
what,
am trying to make components.
who's making components?
You said that it doesn't all have to be the same type of component. It can also be. Arcana,
Well,
or-
when you make them in a day, it has to be the same type. But for the ritual,
Right.
for the weapon, you can use different types of components.
And guys, keep in mind, if we can use any type, we have
Now that's
Four-
not always.
just over 400.
Sorry, just real quick. That's not always, but for this ritual, that would be true.
just over 400 gold pieces worth of total components. So we only need 100 more.
I tune to the dagger of returning.
Oh, did you get a dagger of returning?
Yeah.
was
I gave it to
awesome.
him when I took the tentacle rod because I was just trying to spread out
Oh,
our
from
map slide.
before. Okay. Yep,
Yeah, so
gotcha.
Otto doesn't. Yeah, Otto's not
So I
carrying
can
it
actually
anymore.
return the weapon now.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on that magical gem to upgrade Hassan. 8 hours is considered working a day, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll be up to 2 days worked on that now.
All right.
And I assist Eldwin with the.
Well,
Reagan?
actually, real quick, before we do that stuff, let me do a random encounter roll. I need a d20 from someone before I pass the time.
Okay,
Okay.
roll 20's being weird.
What's going on with roll 20?
It keeps making the thing disappear. The icons. There we go. Okay. I got it working now.
Alright. So yes, the 8 hours would pass. So during that time, let's see, what are people doing? So I have, let me record the time passage. So it would be 7 in the evening. So you are working more on attaching the piece to Hassan. What
Yep.
else is what else are people doing for the 8 hours?
I think Otto and I are working on transforming some of this demon essence to arcane
Arcana.
components.
All right.
Arcana.
Then, if you're working together, each of you give me an Arcana check.
I will
Yes,
use
by
an
the way.
inspiration point.
You can't use inspiration for this. It's the one thing you can't. For crafting, you can't use inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay.
Apparently,
Oh, nice.
I can't. I can never roll like that when I'm attacking. But
all right. Well,
look
apparently.
at that.
All
Oh,
right.
let's go.
So you are able to do a very good job. How much were you trying to create?
Is there? before I say, is there any reason to keep
Some
to hold on?
some recipes do require certain essences. This one is already in progress, so those have been met already. But yeah, there is a reason to hold on to certain essences of creatures for certain rituals or certain specific things. Like to make a bag of holding, you need something that is spectral, like something with spectral essence would be an example of one, which could be like a wraith or a ghost, or yeah, just certain demon essences are needed for certain other like for fire type stuff, or yeah, in general.
Okay. I guess one more question then, because this is something that Eldon would be interested in for later. For the name's escaping me, like Goggles of Night or whatever the item is. Dark
Yeah.
vision goggles, basically. Uh, would would we have any demon essence that would help with that?
You would need a recipe to know what you need for that. And I don't know if you have a recipe, do you?
No, so we need a specific. Okay.
Yeah, you would need a
In that-
recipe to make that, to know what you need.
In that case, let's just make enough so that we can complete this ritual. So it needs 500.
Yeah, but you don't know how much of the conversion will happen.
Okay. So I guess.
By default, it's
sorry.
1/2 of the essence you put into it, but that can go higher depending on how well you roll. If that makes sense.
Okay, so so. Can you say that? Can you give it like an amount for that?
So if you
Well, he's already got
pay double.
He's already got some components that he could use if we didn't quite make 500. So we could just see what we get out of the 500.
So, for example, what you're supposed to do is before you roll, you say I want to put 1,000 gold pieces worth of this essence in. Then you roll. Then I tell you how much you get. But by default, you would get 500 if you rolled a 1, and you got and you rolled in 1 on the skill check. That would give you 500, the lowest you could possibly roll. I guess you could roll below a 1.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. In that case, knowing that, we would have. Eldon would have been confident. So how much? Probably would have used. I'm sorry, I'm just looking through all the essence that we have.
No worries. Crafting is a little bit of more complicated. And this is kind of house rule stuff, so it's hard to know this stuff. I think I put some of this into the house rule section of the Discord, but I might not have updated it recently.
I guess we'd use 100 of the random demon essence.
Okay.
Let's use all of that. Take 50 of the wraith.
Can you edit the document, or do you need me to do it?
I think I can do it.
Okay, great.
Anything else?
Just gonna for the so you know, Onyx, I'm just gonna make the random demon essence 0 instead of just deleting it out.
All right.
Let's use 100 of the shadow demon.
Okay.
That gets us 250.
Let's
quick clarification: would a wraith actually be religious? Because wouldn't that be undead?
It would be
Oh.
religious, yes.
Oh, not. Oh, sorry. I guess I wouldn't use that then. You're right.
Okay, so we'll take the not use the wraith essence right now. So 200 so far.
100. We have. I would use. Sorry, we have demon names, so I'm gonna mess this up. I'll use 50 for now, or 50 Hezru or
Hezra.
whatever essence. Hezra essence, yeah. And 50 Marazi.
I don't know how to spell them either. Okay, so that's 300.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm just looking through this. Ghast would be
That's undead.
religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking. We have names for stuff. I'm trying to remember. Is that undead or demon?
You got the Babao and
The
the
Bulazao.
Bulazals.
Yeah, 100 of the Bulazao.
Now remember, we only need 100 GP of components to finish this thing.
I thought it was 500.
We've already got 400 in the treasury,
Oh,
in the bag of holding.
Alright, well that is
Yeah, we got like
400
300.
worth already.
if
We
we
were
already
able
have
to cover
400 in, if we have 400 in already, then I would just stop there, because that would guarantee us 200 with a low roll, which would mean enough with
Alright.
a little left over.
So using the 8 hours in the alchemy kit, you managed to brew up a bunch of powders and chalks, getting you to 400 gold pieces worth of arcane components. So you would actually get a 1-to-1 ratio, which is really hard to do.
Nice. So that would mean we have 800, but you said the ritual takes 2 days to do.
Yeah, it would take 2 more work days.
Alright, so we won't
16 hours.
see it. Okay, 16 hours. In that case, I mean, if we get another, because we still have more time. Do we have
Sort of
another?
like 12 hours or something like that.
Is anything else happening in the 8-hour time period?
Let's see. Yeah, this is still the first 8 hour. So
Okay, so the 8 hours passed. It's about 7 p.m. in the evening. What do you all want to do? It's
Keep
been
waiting,
quiet.
I guess.
Nothing. Luckily, nothing has come down the stairwell. You assume the door is still sealed up there.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out while reading the book.
All right. Reading which book is this?
The Strange book.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, it is 7 o'clock in the evening. The group's been resting a bunch. They've been working on the downtime projects. Do you want to pass
I don't
more
think-
time?
would we, like, we don't have enough time for another day's work, right? Because we would. It's 7, so
Yeah.
and we need to start our rest at 11.
Yeah, and I don't actually think you can do multiple days' work in one day, even if you spend more than 8 hours. I think there's a limit for downtime.
I think you need like a build or something that doesn't require rest at all.
Yeah,
Maybe
Good road
aspect.
fade out people though.
working overtime.
Yeah.
Hmm.
In that case, I would spend the wouldn't really do much, but I would spend the rest of the time just studying the Drow spellbook.
Alright, so describe a scroll you need to use inks. You know about that, right?
2 years later.
So you could, you could read over
Or are we
this.
just trying to wait time?
So if you're trying to scribe a spell, you would need inks, which I don't think you have right now.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't do anything yet, but he's just taking
more
time
of a
to
flavor roleplay thing.
Yeah, alright,
Yeah.
that's fine. So past time then?
That's all.
I believe so.
Give me another d20 roll.
Yeah, I got you with that. That one. Oh,
Another 8.
Alright. I'm gonna roll some dice for no particular reason.
oh
Alright,
no.
Nice or fun. No.
So, the evening would pass. Go ahead and get a long rest. Make sure you spend 1 day's worth of food to stave off starvation. Then you can do a long rest.
Alright.
Found a full hit points again. All my stuff back.
So it is the 15th of spring, 7 o'clock a.m. Oh, and remember, you only lose 1 level of exhaustion per long rest, in case someone has more than one.
On there.
But it is the next day. You haven't encountered any issues. The dungeon down here is still quiet. If the drow did go for help, he may be long gone at this point, or at least he didn't come back.
We do now.
Keep exploring.
Yes, I
Oh.
suppose we should try and see if the null prisoners are around.
Yeah, unfortunately,
do we
your
want-
link with the upstairs is worn off, so you can no longer.
I was about to say, since our link
I-
is gone, do we want to quickly just go up and check on the others to make sure that they're still alright?
Actual says, down the hall to the left there's a door pointing them to this door, and it says might be behind there. I can go up and quickly mind rank it.
Wait, sorry, what was that one again?
Oh, go down this hallway, and go to the door there on the right, and you'll probably find your prisoners, and I can go upstairs and mind rank Mr. Dosha.
I don't know if you should go by yourself. If
Yeah,
there's
let's
prisoners
take
down
together.
here, then we can take them all upstairs.
Alright, so do we want to look for
take 'em.
prisoners and then
Yeah, follow me, come on.
take them upstairs? If we find them. Any?
I would cast light.
On yourself?
Yeah.
What are you casting light on?
My shield.
Alright, so you enchant your shield to give off light. Astral, going to the door there, it does appear to be locked.
Tinker tools. I will get on my little tinker tools and nope, don't need that. Nope. Ah, here we go. And
Okay. So using your thieves' tools, you are able to get the door open.
yep, there we go. Yep. Oh, there we go. Come on. Let's go.
Opening inward, you would find a bunch of gnolls who are pretty badly beaten, kind of starving to death. They didn't get food last night. One of them is dead. The others are tied up on the ground. A
I'll go
nasty
untie
smell
them.
coming from in here. Alright, so you free them. It looks like they desperately need some food. I don't know if you want to feed them, but they're pretty weak.
I don't have enough food.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna have to bum more rations off some of you after this is all. I'll give them each a ration.
Alright, so they will ravenously consume the rations, and they thank you, though they, I don't think you speak Nolish, do you?
No.
So they seem grateful, but you don't know what they're saying. As I said, they quickly consume the rations. These look like they might be members of several different tribes. Though you would notice some long spear and some sharp rock members among them, two of your allied tribes.
I would just try and communicate to them to follow us and that we're friends.
Oh wait, I'm for sure. Where?
So
This is so.
if you kind of motion for them to follow, they very weakly try to come after you. They're definitely at half speed because of their exhaustion, but they can still move. They don't look like they're in any condition to do much, though.
Do we want to try and get them back to the other Null prisoners?
Yeah, I think that's definitely the plan.
Is there room for them in that chamber where the others are? Oh yes, we moved them to a bigger chamber. That's right.
Well, it was a big room.
They're on the
Yes,
third
yes,
floor.
we should get them up there. Yes.
I guess if we were starting to funnel them out, I would hang back just a little bit, just to keep the Nulls flanked from any possible danger.
Okay. So the five of them kind of follow you out here. They're talking to you, or trying to talk to you, but you have no idea what they're saying, and they kind of realize that and stop after a while.
Before they go too far, I use my free mind rank and mind rank with one of them, along with Onyx and Eldrin.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dice. So Onyx, Eldwin, and a random Null prisoner are now
5
mind
hours.
linked for. Oh, did you roll somewhere?
Oh yeah, no, I have it set up
5
in the
hours, okay.
yeah.
All right. So
They don't need to understand the common language to speak, to understand each other more quickly.
so yeah, you mind link with one of them.
As a after I let someone else talk through me.
Does anyone want to say anything to them?
I can't. Only Astral can speak directly to
Yeah,
them.
I'm
Right?
the only one that can speak to them.
Yeah, but I'm doing the telephone game to them.
Okay.
So who did you link with? Onyx and who?
On it, one of the no prisoners, Eldrin, and obviously myself.
Okay, so Eldwin.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter who else is in the link. With this particular communication, we can just talk to you, Astral, out loud in common, and then you can mind link
Doing
the
it.
Yes,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Very true.
Alright, so they just kind of walk up this way.
Since no one else is saying them, I say my mind. So what were you trying to say earlier?
One of them seems very confused as he's looking around. And he
Oh,
would say,
hi.
"Hello,
That's
is,
me.
is someone there?" He looks to you. Are you some sort of wizard? How are you doing that?
Turn back to the others and say, "Am I a wizard?"
No.
I turn back to
Uh,
the gnolls and say, "I am not a wizard."
Well, thank you for freeing us. I assume you're not with the elves. Who are you?
My name is Ash. I am not with the elves who captured you, but I am an elf. Sort of. I don't know if you know what a Shadakai is. Probably not.
I just know of the elves. I know there are darker skinned elves and there are lighter skinned ones, neither of which have been allies to our clan. It seems you have humans and some strange short creature with you as well.
Yeah, I call that the odd elf.
Well, thank the odd elf and the rest of your friends for me. We've been rotting in the prison. The dark elves have taken several of our people, and we don't know what happened to them. Have you seen them around here?
What they told me, and he's also saying out loud at the same time everything that's happening, the entire conversation.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we found them upstairs. Sort of. Well, they found them upstairs. I found them. By them, I don't mean the nose, I mean the party.
Says, well, do
They-
you think...
the-
Go ahead.
The party found the nose, I found the party. So, yes, by association, I know where they are.
Do you think you could bring us back, bring us to them?
You know, for the hell of it, I'm gonna do an insight check. See if they are trustworthy. For the hell of it.
They're like literally like
Past door.
near
21.
starvation.
Yeah.
You think they're very desperate for any help they can get. You don't think they're being dishonest or trying to trick you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I lead the way to the other elves. To the other weird elves.
Alright, so as they're passing by the room, they kind of look in and see some of their fallen brethren. They run up, damn it, no, and they kind of drag their people. Actually, they would have their others with them as well. But they say, can you get him out of that cage?
Yeah,
Our
yeah,
fallen
man, sure,
brother.
I can try. Is there a door on the... Oh, cage on...
Yeah, there is.
door
You
on the
could
cage?
pick it open pretty easily. Alright.
18.
So they drag him out as well. They're kind of dragging the bodies with them now. They've put two of them over their shoulders. Thank you. Again, we
no problem.
appreciate your assistance. He's kind of talking to the others now, telling them all what you're saying as you're telling your group.
Yeah, this is the most interesting game of telephone I have ever had.
He says, so can you bring us up to our allies?
Make sure the trap is deactivated before we pass.
Yeah, it looks like it's still down. I mean, you took it out when you picked those wires, so you don't think it can be reactivated at this point.
Yeah. I went down at the self lock here. Is it the same one that asked me for a I think it was a bone?
No, it was one of the others that you killed.
Ah, okay, got it. Oh,
So they kind of
back upstairs I
they
go.
kicked the drow as they walk past, growling at it.
Oh.
All right, so you're going back into the secret area to the upstairs.
Yeah, yes.
It doesn't sound like there is anything. What's your passive perception?
12.
Auto exists.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's anything in there. Otto, you as well don't hear anything, so you think it's clear.
I open the door.
Okay, so you head up the stairs back to the 3rd floor. You don't have to drag your figures on for this, but if you go into the area where all your people were being kept over here, you would see that Garrow and everyone are there, and if you brought the newcomers in, they would join the Knoll ranks. So there's now another
Make sure the
5.
bridge it dropped first.
Yeah,
Then bring them over.
they would open the bridge for you. So they
I'll,
join their people, happy to once again be with their group, and they thank you.
If we can,
yeah.
If we can spare 10 minutes, I'll ritually cast alarm again in the hallway.
Okay. Garrow tells you it's been quiet. I believe that the door being sealed on the 1st level, or on the 2nd level, has kept the demons out. Or at least no new ones have come from the cave yet. And I assume you're going to tell them about everything you encountered.
Yeah. Do you have food here for this mini Knoll?
He says we're running low for sure. I don't think we have more than a few days left, especially with the newcomers. Have you
Right.
found anything downstairs?
Not food.
No.
We haven't investigated yet, but we did find a room with a trap door in it,
He says, well,
which
if
I
you,
believe
yeah.
Astral did led to some tunnels.
He nods. He
Or
says,
about-
yes, that is the way that we must go to get to the cultists' main base. That is the one I was telling you about. It leads to a cave system underneath that, while it could be dangerous, I believe I can figure out a way through. Do you think you can bring me down there? Or is that area safe for all our people? Can we all go down there?
I wouldn't recommend it. But yes, you could.
He says, well, do you need more time to make sure it's safe?
No matter where you go, it's not safe.
And he says, well, is it safer than here? Or he says, I will need to come down there. If we're going to escape this place, we have to go down there to get through the trapdoor. We cannot just stay up on this area forever.
Well, if you're talking about from here in this room with the door, the launch, and the drawbridge to the trapdoor, yes, it's safe. Underneath the trapdoor, I do not know.
He sort of looks to Onyx and the rest of you and says, well, do you think it's safe enough for us to go down there now, or shall we wait up here for the time being?
I think any of the drow that might be left, probably vacated. It's not that large of an area, and we didn't see any walk by where we were resting
Most of
for
them
that
don't.
entire period.
The only one still gone is probably the one that ran away. I say to the group.
If that's the case, then I would imagine it is safe to bring them down to the trapdoor.
He nods and he says, "All right. Well, we will. If you think it's ready, we can head down there now. We'll have to go down there at some point anyway. As I said, we have to use that trapdoor to get out of here."
I think now's as good as time as any.
Alright, so they are going to head. Or go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Okay, I agree.
Alright, so they will head down there with you. Back to the first floor. Bringing in all their people, Dosha and Garrow as well. I don't think those were the only two NPCs, right?
Yeah. The only named ones, yeah.
Yeah.
There's minotaurs as well, right?
Yeah.
There's Minotaurs.
The Minotaur clan,
named.
yeah. They were also prisoners. So yeah, what does the group want to do at this point? It's probably about 7:30 in the morning.
Let's open
Walk
some
into the
doors.
front door.
Let's.
Yeah, Garrow agrees. He says we should probably, if it's clear, we could probably find supplies down here. The drow may have left some behind. Still, there might be traps.
Yeah.
It's like considering this this place is housing drows and Knoll cultists. There's probably supplies that can be found around this area.
Just walks around the corner and laughs when he hears traps.
So Garrow will bring his people to the trapdoor room for now, unless you all are against that.
As we're walking that way, it's just like, be warned, there is a giant demon corpse in there. It
Nice.
shouldn't do anything.
As long as it's dead. Otto, as you're walking past the wall here, it looks a little bit off to you.
Ooh, something's here. Onyx, take a look.
Yeah,
Okay.
investigation might tell you more.
He'll point to the spot that looks off to him. I'll activate Eldritch Sight just to see if there's any auras.
Okay. So it looks like there are signs that this wall has been manipulated before. Onyx, taking a look at it, one of the sections of the wall has been pushed in several times. You don't find anything that looks dangerous. Do you want to push in on that section?
I do.
All right.
Just ask if he wants to press a button.
So as you
If it's a
do-
button, I'm gonna press it.
Yeah, so you press the button in, and the wall would swing inward.
Ooh.
Revealing-
You better stay back.
Your favorite Onyx. Woohoo!
You better stay back and let me check. Make sure everything's safe.
Yeah, no.
No, you can't get past me. I'm not letting you pass.
How long we pass?
You gotta tumble. Gotta
About
tumble
that, I
or
will-
run.
Like, I will take that roll.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You check out the casks
Did we
over
lose
there.
Astral?
I'll just take a look at these chests.
I don't see Astral anywhere. Did we lose him? Oh, he
Oh,
went
no.
to the other room. Okay.
I went to the front door.
So you see a couple of things in here. There are some casks over here. Looks like some barrels, some crates, and there are a couple of chests over in the on the other side of the room. This
Well-
looks like. Does anyone have history? Well, this looks pretty recent. You would guess maybe the drow found this little secret area and brought some stuff in here to hide it. Because it looks like
We might
this-
find food in here. Hoo hoo.
Yeah, it
Looks
looks
like-
like this was
we-
used recently.
Yeah, we might find food, and I'm very curious about what's in these barrels and casks.
Yes, I'm sure that's what you're most curious about.
Yeah.
Well, I'm most curious about these chests. However, I did not. I didn't infuse my gloves today, so Astral
Oh.
will probably be better at unlocking chests than me. A little bit better. I can give it a shot.
Try. Hoo hoo.
Yep.
Alright, so Astral, is not currently with you all. You think he may have gone down the hall with the gnolls and the minotaurs.
You'll remember, I am still
Okay.
mind ranked.
Yeah, he is still. You do still feel the connection to him.
I'm going to
Next.
attempt to open the lock without getting astral because I saw what he did with that spell book.
All right. Give me a thieves up. Looks like he did. 21 would be enough. So you get the first chest open. It looks like there are a bunch of arcane components in here. You would find
Ow.
another 500 gold pieces worth.
Ha!
Possibly the wizard's
Well,
stash.
Eldwin, some good work you put in yesterday.
Look, we're gonna need those components at some point, and you're gonna thank me.
I already thank you. So did you put an entry on here for the extra components that you made yesterday?
Oh no, I did not. I did not do that yet. Sorry. So it was 400, and then that 500.
Yeah, another 500.
All right, so that brings us to 975 arcane components.
Nice.
We are flush with arcane components.
I
All
will
right,
not complain.
what's the other chest? I'm gonna rush to unlock the other chest before Astral gets there.
All right.
Yeah, it would be like another 30 seconds before I get there.
While he does that, I'm gonna just start investigating, like, see like what kind of supplies and stuff are on these crates and.
Yeah.
So, as you're unlocking this one, Onyx, Otto, you would notice a needle trap in the lock.
Oh, didn't check the
Wait,
trap.
hold there.
They would never trap their own chests in a secret room. Why would they do that? No one even knows this room is here.
Actually,
Come on.
I didn't see that. Come on, man. It's thieving 101.
But yeah, you think, Otto, you think there's a trap on this one. Just a poison needle
Yeah,
trap.
so
It
that's-
would prick your finger
If
it
he
went off.
points,
So just as you're about to open
it.
it, yeah, I'll
Can I
try and
investigate
stop you
to see
and-
how the?
Yeah.
Can I investigate to see how the trap works?
Yes. Give me an investigation.
No idea.
You think that if you try to pick this lock, it will prick your finger and probably poison you.
Astral, I can't open this lock. Come open this one.
Do you tell him about the trap?
He's a good thief. He'll figure it out.
As Astral passes Eldron, he just says, "Remember our deal."
Yeah, well, the
And
person
I work for
that
traps.
helped us left.
So your passive perception is 11, right?
12.
12. So you probably wouldn't notice the needle trap. I don't know if anyone told you about it.
Nope.
All right, stop. Be careful. There's a needle.
I tried to disarm the trap.
So
Obviously.
you would have to make an investigation to figure out how this trap works before you could disarm it. All right. So yeah, you think that picking the lock would definitely set this off. Probably poking you and giving you some sort of poison. You think it can be deactivated carefully. You'd have to use thieves' tools, and up to one person could assist you.
I pull out my thief tools from my belt and just set it on the ground. What do I need? I need that, need that, need that. And if anyone helps me, but anyway, I start to slowly disarm the needle trap.
Okay. Yeah, so you are able to disable the needle trap successfully, and you think it should now be safe to pick this. So you are able to pick the lock, which kind of clicks, and you open the chest.
And what do I see in it?
So if you open the chest, there are 3 potions being stored in here, along with 4 scrolls.
Ash will back up because the last time he received the potion, he almost died.
You might. I'm not even
PTSD.
sure if you were aware of that since you were unconscious at the time.
Nope, but Samuel is.
Alright, so we are a little bit over time. This might be a good place to stop, and we can go through everything next time. Why don't we do MVP votes?
So
Also,
give
why
out
did
loot
we-
next.
Why did we lose Anvir earlier?
He didn't
he-
say why. He
no.
just said he had to drop
Just
out.
have to go? Alright. So yeah, why don't we do MVP votes? Give me Whisper, and we'll pick it up next week.
And I give you 2 choices, and if it becomes a tiebreaker, break the tie.
No, you have to give me one choice.
Okay then, I'll go by first. What? Roll 20. Do you wanna look?
It is a tie. So Eldwin and Onyx, give me D20 rolls. Oh, close. Middle.
Come on, Eldrin. I trust you with my banishment.
Eldwin. Oh, alright. Onyx is MVP. Congrats.
Yay! Thank you.
Good job, everyone. And we'll.
Thanks,
pick up-
Lou.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll pick up next week and see what's on those scrolls. Good job again, and I'll see you then.
So yeah,
Thanks. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Before
Good
we
night.
go, Mr. DM, can I talk to you?
I will be here taking some notes, so yes.
Okay. So, because Lashwell does not know Anvir has banishment, but it's probably going to happen soon. Do you want me to go on and treat that character in roll 20? And just have it ready?
Yeah, I mean, if we're going down that route, then yeah, it'd probably be good if you had a backup character.
Yeah, are you able to hide characters or...
Yeah, well, only you'd be the only one who sees that character.
Okay. Yeah.